StuntR versus Indy. ZVP live also. Let me check the maps. Antigua Shipyard. Okay, waiting for the players to come in. They are in. We'll update the overlay real fast because I need to know the colors. And we are going to go right in. Indy versus StuntR. Welcome guys to the second game from today. We are having Indy on the bottom side and StuntR on the top right side, so it's going to be an interesting position, and let's see how this is going to turn out. It's not a cross spawn, so the third base for Indy is kind of strange because it's so close to the Zerg base. Of course the Zergs don't usually do drops, but he might do, or he might use mutas or something. We have a pylon on the bottom. So will Indy go for an expansion again? The reason why I say again is because he usually does that. He's the guy that likes to play with expansions. Now StuntR is going to be discovered first, but his overlord is also going into a good direction. So both players will know pretty fast where their opponent is. We see that the probe got the Honor Tour. The Honor Tour is when you go around the mineral line and then you are just going to leave the base. Spawning pool before the hatchery. He knows that it's kind of versus a Protoss, it's very safe and very recommended to go for a spawning pool first, because you need a couple of Zerlings out in order to kill this probe or to kill a possible cannon or a possible cannon rush. So very gutsy by Indy. He's placing down a Nexus in front of the Zerg. But the thing that he scouted, he knows that there is no 6 pool, no 10 pool. The pool is normal time, so you can easily put down the Nexus, and in the meantime you will get the forge, get the cannon, so you're kind of safe. We see that Mr. Pochinog decided to join the cast among his friend Generalo, so they are the most loyal viewers, Generalo and Pochinog. So hell yeah! StuntR doesn't fail to provide. Let's see how these drones are going to do. He's pulling a Zerg Generalo style. That's a good game! Yeah! Now, this is what I'm talking. This is the good games that we all love. So, let's see the next map. It's going to be Taldarim. Where are you players? Where are you players? There you are. I'm reading the chat between the players. Scholars, I think they are okay now. Player said that actually Indy said to StuntR that I knew you are crazy, but I know you wanted to win, but I didn't thought you are that crazy or something like that. Where is that? Yeah, greedy but standard. You went Nexus first yet. He said that it's standard. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome guys to the second game from today. It's 1-0 for StuntR. We have Indy spawning on the top left corner and StuntR on the bottom left corner. StuntR is from the team NF team. I think it means New Future team. It's Hungarian team or clan, depending on how you want to call it. And Indy is from Poland, and he's from the clan Blast. If I remember correctly, it's a French team. So let's see how this is going to turn out. We have another. Okay, he's opening with a forge. He learned his lesson. And he's also, boot players are also going to scout themselves. But opa, that's how we say it in Romania. Hopa, two probes for Indy. He wants to cannon rush StuntR because we have a probe over here and a probe over here. Let's see how this is going to turn out. The spawning pool is around here. Are we going to see some nasty stuff? I'm happy that I'm making Pochinog laugh at least. It's not a good idea to block with 3 pylons because you need like 4 pylons. They fixed it. I remember when someone in the qualifiers tried to block with 3 pylons. The pylon was over here, second was over here, third was over here, and you had this small area where you can just go around. And I also remember that the Zerg that was being walled in didn't expect that, and he was still fighting with the pylons, and then he right-clicked over here and his whole drones went to go over the pylons while like, oh, I'm not walled in. As you can see, the Zerlings are coming over here, so Indy can't do anything. That's why you go for a spawning pool first. You need to be safe. Now because Indy scouted, he added a cannon and after that a nexus, and now he's going to wall almost completely with this gate. He still needs another 7 is probably placed over here, I think, or something like that. You know, the thing that Protoss player need to train for most is how to do a wall, because the rest is pretty easy. So gate on the way, as I've said, Nexus on the way. He's taking both simulators, nothing fancy. Is Knight and online? Not yet, not yet. I wanted to say grats to him. Knighton took 3 or 4 number spot on the Dreamhack, and that's pretty huge actually. He got casted on the stage, and that's the most important thing for him. And he, of course, he also won like 3,400 euros or something like that, which is pretty nice. And he had a pretty hard group, especially the second group, the one with Cass, Mana, and Titan. Titan is a very, very strong Russian Protoss player. And I will also have to ask Pochinok how was Sweden. Let's see if he can type, or maybe Igor is trolling again. 6 drones on the way for StuntR. He knows that he's pretty safe. He has this overlord over here, seeing almost everything. And yeah, +1 on the way with the Forge. That is yeah, I think he's going to do that classic 9-minute push, but I still don't know with exactly what. I think it will just be Zerlings and Stalkers, no sentries, or maybe just a couple. We will have to wait and see, but we see that Indy is already blazing down the pylon over here, because a normal reaction for the Zerg when the Protoss is going fast expansion is to take a fast third. You can't take a fast third because of those rocks, of course. Don't lose the queen, don't lose the queen, don't lose the queen. And the Zerlings are out right on time. Nicely done. So because of those rocks, the Zerg is sometimes forced to expand over here, and that's why Indy is kind of prepared for everything. Lair is finishing right now. Zerling speed finishing right now. And we also have a Stalker over here that he sniped the queen. A nice hold position by Indy. Didn't allow the Zerg to surround the Stalker, so he kind of lost more Zerlings than normal. But we have a Spire on the way, and oh my god. Oh my god, 7 gate pressure with +1. It's not going to be pretty. And this is going to be a very interesting game, because he can do some damage because of the Spire, but if he manages to get some mutas out, but the Spire is only at about 50%, and we already see Indy going forward with a lot of Stalkers, and right now StuntR is adding 3 Spine Crawlers. 1 got destroyed, 2nd got cancelled, and we have 36 Zerlings on the way. At least he has speed on them, and they are already hitting the Stalkers. The Stalkers are falling back. Let's see if we are going to have a surround over here. Nice surround on the Stalkers. He's warping in Zealots right now. The Spire is at about 95%. How many mutants he's going to be able to produce? Around 10. That's going to help him a lot versus those Zealots, but no more Zerlings to deal with the Stalkers. The Spire is done, and we have 7 mutants only. 8 mutants right now. No larva, unfortunately. No macro hatchery. And he can't build more Zerlings in order to deal with the... I suspect that the next warping is going to be more Stalkers. Oh, and this Overlord is going to die. And of course, that's not his main problem right now. The mutants are out. Let's see how much damage he can do right now. He needs to snipe down the sentry. We have a force field over here. He's also fighting with a drone, this pack of Zealots. And he needs to get the the other mutants. As you can see, he warped in 2 stalkers, and at least this spine crawler finished, but he's still wreaking havoc with a couple of the zealots. More zealots over here. He's warping in 1 more stalker and 3 more actually. 30 drones right now. No third base for oh, and more drones pop out right in front of the zealots. Oh, and more drones come over here. So basically StuntR, I think he accidentally built the drones, or maybe he suspected, yeah, GG. What the hell was that? Why did he build drones? Okay, I'm going to create the 3rd game right now. Let me check the map. In the meantime, you please enjoy this commercial. Thank you. I love you. And the map is going to be Belshir Beach. Ouch. Where are you, map? Where are you, map? Okay. Welcome guys to the 3rd and the last game between Indy and StuntR. We have Indy spawning on the top left corner, and on the bottom right corner we have StuntR. As I've said, StuntR is from the Hungarian team NF team. He's also from Hungary, and he won the Hungarian qualifiers for the league. And Indy won the Polish qualifier. I think he won the first or maybe the second qualifiers. I kind of forgot. Now the map is Belshir Beach, and since Indy likes to play with a fast expansion, let's see how StuntR is going to exploit that. StuntR will probably open with the spawning pool, of course. It's the StuntR opening versus the Protoss, and the safest way. I'm going to tell you again why, because I've already said that. And what are we going to see after this game is maybe Jax versus Servioa. Let's see if Servi is back. Not yet, he went to it anyway. And don't forget, tomorrow we also have another game between actually another cast. We will have Hasu Ops, Crusader, the Beast, now Grim, Beastie QT, Saplo. Nice. Oh, another player that I've loved watching in on DreamHack was Saplo. He managed to beat a lot of good players, and he almost won versus Hero. Almost, but he did a mistake. And if I remember correct, it was something like 2-1 or something like that. But he lost a game that he should have won. Anyway, Forge is finishing right now for Indy, and because he scouted with this probe, he knows that it's safe to take that Nexus, and not cannon. Anyway, we see that StuntR went for the Speedlings build. He's not mining gas anymore, and we see that the speed is on the way. This Overlord is going to place himself somewhere. It's not that safe to sit over here. Maybe over here, yes. So let's see how this is going to turn out. We have the first cannon over here. We saw Indy play versus Death Angel on this map. That didn't work very well, but I was talking on how hard it is to take a fast expansion over here, and yeah, Indy built like 3 cannons, because the Zodians can go behind and so on. And interesting how the minerals are being placed. We have the hatchery for StuntR. He lost that first probe. We have a sneaky probe. What is this probe going to do? Roach Warren on the way for StuntR. This queen is going to inject soon or no, he's going to spread the creep. Creep. Come on, spread the creep. Or no, he intercepts it. Yeah. He doesn't want Indy to see what he's building. He doesn't want Indy to see that he's building a Roach Warren. And now Indy, if Indy is smart, he will add, yeah, he's adding a second cannon. Because he knows that roaches might come, but roaches in a decent number of effect, he can easily kill this forge. So right now Indy, he will get a couple of sentries with no doubt. The cybernetic core is now done. He's adding the second assimilator. Oh, he has no gas for sentries. No gas at all, actually. He can't even start the warp gate research. The first Zerlings are coming. 10 more Zerlings on the way also, and yeah, the first batch of roaches are coming in. Let's see if StuntR manages to take Indy out now. Go StuntR, go! Indy knows there is something fishy going on. He is adding 2 more pylons, but beside that I don't see anything. He's chrono boosting a stalker, and StuntR is going in. Let's see how much he will be able to kill. He needs to snipe this cannon at least. He's doing that. Even getting a couple of probes. But yeah, with these 2 cannons, they deal a shitload of damage to the roaches, and with the use of the probes also deal a lot of damage. But still decent harassment by StuntR. He's getting a couple more Zerlings, but he's not. He only wanted to stop Indy from mining, and he's doing that. He got 2 cannons. We also have another cannon over here building for Indy. And let's see with the other Zerlings. Will he try to go in again? Maybe he can do some more with the Zerlings. Let's check down the info. We see 15 drones versus 33 probes. Ouch. StuntR is kind of an all-inish right now. So yeah, he's going in. He's trying to go in, but nice defense by Indy. He's also attacking with the probes, forcing, stopping StuntR for walking. Yeah, but never mind. He went in anyway with a couple of Zerlings, and not too many Zerlings, so he can't do too much. Maybe pick out this cannon. He spotted the Twilight Council. Ouch. And right now he's droning. 6 drones on the way, and we have a Twilight Council somewhere around on the map. There it is. The Dark Shrine, I mean. He needs to micro there. The Stalker died, so these Zerlings also did a pretty good damage. Still around scouting. Not sure if he spotted the Twilight Council. He spotted something, but maybe he thinks it's a pylon. Still trying to pick up pylons. He needs to keep all those Zerlings alive and try to pick up 1 probe, but don't lose the Zerling. 3 remain, and with the second Stalker coming in, he will lose them anyway. Maybe he will be able to manage to get this one. But no, he's still moving around. It's a good thing that he forced another Stalker, and maybe Indy wanted to build a sentry, but he needed a Stalker. We have 3 gates right now, besides that one. And I think he spotted, yeah, he selected the Dark Shrine, and he knows about the Dark Templars. We have an Evolution Chamber on the way already. The lady is at about 50%. So he's in a bit of a delicate situation right now, but the Dark Templars are not going to come until around, okay, the first one is coming in, so he has time to place down 2 spores, and the layer is not yet done, so spores or something is going to wait for, okay, there's the first spore. And the Dark Templar is mainly going to go for the third base, but there is no third base for the Zerg. You have to have an overseer just to be safe. You can cancel this Spore Crawler now, but I guess it's safe to just keep it. Third base for Indy is on the way, and actually StuntR will need to expand soon, but because he was kind of an all-in-ish at first, he didn't have enough drones. But right now he has 49 drones versus 52 probes. Indy's adding a Templar Archives, I think for the Archons and not for the Storms, but of course he might research Storm in case Indy decides to go for Mutants, but it's not going to be the case because he is building more Roaches right now. Now what else? Road speed is on the way, of course. Zerg missile attacks is at about 60%. More Roaches are coming. We see another Overseer warping. That's not this one. Ooh, nice beach. Third base is now done for Indy. He will need to move a couple of probes, maybe from the main base. I'm not sure exactly. I think Indy is expecting some mutants. That's why he's keeping a couple of... Oh, nice interception. He will intercept a lot of probes, and he will see that there is a third base right now. So, but he doesn't care about that anymore right now. He wants to see how much damage he can do. Let's see how this is going to turn out. Yeah, he's sniping the Dark Templars. Blink is ready, so Indy can do some Blink micro and not lose too many Stalkers. More Roaches come in. +1 is done. +1 for Indy is also done for the Stalker. You can see he bring the Stalkers back. So nice micro from him. And it won't be such a good idea for StuntR to go in. Okay, he's still losing. Indy lost some 3 Stalkers over there. And 13 more Roaches. Seems that Indy is doing a 2-base all-in. The third base is going to fall down, and Indy is forced to come out to deal with that. It might not fall down, but it forced Indy to come and deal with the Roaches. He's going out and missed rally point by Indy. He lost again some 3 Roaches. 11 more Roaches on the way, 4 more gates on the way for Indy. Blink again, he sniped that Overseer, and right now, as you can see, he's warping in Dark Templars because he knows that he has no detection right now. We have 3 Overseers on the way. No, I'm not sure exactly where, but I'm not going to spend time searching for them. Okay, we have this one over here. And anyway, StuntR is forced to retreat. He didn't kill the third base, unfortunately, and not sure how much damage he did. If we check down, we see that StuntR lost more, but again, the Protoss player is sitting on 3 bases, even that he's not mining from the third right now. And the Dark Templars fell down. Let's see how this is going to work with those Roaches. No more. It might work because I see that 9 more Roaches are coming in. And we finally see some what the hell, Zealots. Yeah, he's falling back again. 9 more Roaches on the way. I always see 9 Roaches, as you can see. He needs to regroup a bit, or at least try to snipe this one. It will get him a bit back into the game, but he can't actually expand because yeah, they are not on hold position. So it's not going to work that well for StuntR because Indy has the advantage of the blink, of course. And the Roaches only +1, +2 for Indy. And that is the good game. 2-1 for Indy.